Detectives using counter-terrorism tactics against those most likely to harm women and girls have secured more than 100 convictions in a little over 18 months. The Metropolitan Police project identifies and ranks the worst offenders who target females. Our Home Affairs correspondent Sonia Jessup has been looking into what they call V100.
What's your name, man?
Wanted for kidnapping and sexually assaulting an 11-year-old girl. The Met says it's double the arrest rate for London's most dangerous predators. Men like Adam Bailey, jailed for life with a minimum term of 10 years and targeted under a scheme called V100.
These suspects are offending against multiple women, they're offending frequently, so what's different about the V100 is that we use all our tactics and all our people to focus on those who we believe are the most harmful offenders.
We're allocating your case to Paul, but you're here to hear it, which is important.
In this monthly briefing, officers look at who is being flagged up as the greatest risk. The suspects are ranked, looking at all allegations against them over a year and how serious those offences are. Then officers consider the best way to stop them, even if victims don't want to go to court.
We call them Achilles heel tactics, which is we're not focusing on the vulgar offending at that point. We're thinking about drug dealing. We might be thinking about, robbery offences, any other offences that this perpetrator is linked to, in order to take them off the streets. And what that sometimes does is empowers victims to come forward.
The Met says more than 100 of those flagged have now been convicted. But last year, 34,000 suspects were reported for crimes against women and girls.
It's a drop in the ocean, really.
It is. The numbers are really significant, and what we're realising through our work is that the number of men who are committing violence of this significant and this seriousness is relatively small. So by focusing on the most serious harmful offenders, we think we can have a disproportionate impact on keeping people safe.
It's 2 years since that scathing review from Baroness Casey found institutional misogyny in the Met, with women reporting rape, describing being victim-blamed, and those specialist public protection teams which investigate abuse being deprioritised. So can the Met convince women that they're changing?
The Met says it's boosted those teams with hundreds of extra officers and improved training. It says there's much more to do, but it must focus resources to target the most dangerous offenders. Sonia Jessup, BBC London.
Heathrow Airport has been operating a full schedule of flights today following Friday's shutdown after a fire at a nearby electricity substation. Passengers are still advised to go to the airport as normal unless they've been told to do otherwise. An urgent investigation into the power cut has been ordered by the government.